5 class, right?
Man, this could be a top like 1, 2, 3. If we get these guys this week with the names we're getting in the future, yeah, we could have a top 5 class, most definitely, probably top 2, 3.
In a couple of months, right?
Yeah, and the staff only been here for 3 months.
3 or 6?
Mario been for 6 months. The staff been for 3 months.
Yeah, Mario did take a long time to hire staff.
Yeah, like I'm saying, when the staff got fully put together,
right.
3 months. That's it.
The boy's on fire.
Fire.
So listen, speaking of fire, man, I talked to Poppo. Got on the phone with Poppo, and Poppo was excited to talk to Footballville because he was like, "Hey, you remember me?" Like, come on, Poppo, man. You came to Miami, you ran all over goddamn Miami, and then got took down by the Ravens. But of course, I remember you, man. Poppo Aguirre, from a family of 7 out of Atlanta, is a Miami kid. He lived in Miami for a minute.
Born in Miami?
Yeah. I'm not sure if he was born in Miami, but I know he lived in Miami as a young kid and went around. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, they saying he was born.
They saying he was born here? Okay, yeah.
He played for
the Grey Ghosts.
Yeah, the Grey Ghosts.
Yeah, South Miami Grey Ghosts. He played with Jaylen Brown. He played with Jaylen Brown. So Poppo Aguirre said he's always felt that he wanted to come to Miami, but he said at first when he would visit, and this was in the Manny era, he wasn't really feeling it. But at heart he was a Miami kid, and I'm not blaming Manny for that. And I told him that. I said, listen, things have totally changed at Miami. Manny did not have what Mario has. You know what I'm saying? Manny isn't Mario either, but he didn't have what Mario has. And I asked him, I was just like, hey, listen, man, Georgia just won a national championship, one of the best defenses we ever saw in college football. Like, whoa, like I know they was on you hard. And he just basically said that Georgia realized fast that he wasn't really interested. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm gonna tell y'all about Aguirre, Poppo. This is the Footballville take on him. Growing up, he was always the biggest kid on the field. Right, but they would play the Ducks Elite. They would play against the Ducks Elite, and the Ducks Elite would always beat him. He'll do his thing in the losing effort, but he has always had a target on his back. He has every game. Then think about what I'm saying. As a kid, every game he dealt with the pressure. He's always had pressure. He was always the biggest kid on the field, not from a standpoint of he's the biggest on the field, he's just bullying everybody. No, he was the biggest kid on the field, and they had to stop him. You know what I'm saying? And then he converted to full-time linebacker. I don't think he's finished growing. Unless he just shot out as a kid and then didn't grow as much. I believe he may have some more growing in him. He may get a little bigger in college. But also, think about the pressure that he has played under already and dealt with. Already. Dog, we're getting a real football player. I don't know who put the stars on him, but we getting this kid is a 5-star. He's an alien, and I'm telling you that right off back because of what I know on the back end. You know what I'm saying? He has played on these huge stages, and it was him and a couple other dudes versus the Ducks, the world famous national Ducks. You know what I'm saying? And he went into those wars 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So we got a real one in Aguirre. He said when he committed, a couple of his friends called him and was like, man, listen, man, I want to come too. Like, I want to come too.
Everybody trying to jump on the wave, huh?
Yeah, everybody was like, hey, man, listen, man, I want to come too. So no, with Poppo Aguirre, because I don't think he really liked Raul. With Poppo Aguirre, man, we getting a real big time linebacker.
Man, you watch his film, and then I watched Bobby Washington's film. I'm like, man, we got some aggressive linebackers who just want to hit.
Right.
And then we add Malik. That's a hell of a linebacker group right there.
Right.
I think they might even go for
this thing on. Hey, up in shout out to IOD Squad, man. I'm about to talk to the scary people though. I'm trying to make this as clear, as simple as I can make it. If you watch the TV, they say the stock market has crashed. Planes crash. You don't see them dust off and get back up and then start flying again. But if you look back at the last 20, 40 years, the stock market does get up and go back up again. Look at it like this. This is what the TV should be saying. They're saying the stock market crashed, which is sends out fear and scares everybody who doesn't understand how it works and they don't want to get involved. But this is actually what's happening. Let me try to paint a picture for you. Say if there's a house in the neighborhood you've been looking at for 10 years and it's just out your price range. Say it was $400,000. It's just out your price range. Something temporarily happens in that neighborhood. I don't know, a little kid get hit by a car. Something to drive the value of the house down. And that $400,000 house is now $200,000. Do you buy the house? You've been looking at it for 10 years. Your dream house. Do you buy the house? Of course you buy the house. You know why? Because you know the housing market eventually goes back up. You've been looking at the house. You've studied that house. You know it's at half the price. Well, that's where we at with the stock market and crypto. It's all at half the price. But IOD Squad investor Streeter is telling you it's going to go back up.